Hi everybody, it's Elisa again. I'm making this video because I have joined last minute the Orange is the New Black stitch along. Yes, I'm so excited. I love this show. I have devoured this show from the moment it's been on Netflix. I'm a huge Netflix user. I love TV on demand. I do not have cable. It was very expensive where I live, so we got rid of it and got a Netflix subscription. We also have Unblock Us, which is a program that lets you access other parts of the world with Netflix. So I only have a little bit of time for this video. I'm a little bit under the gun at the moment. I was going to originally stitch while I was doing it. I have been working on Sailor Moon. I love her. She's so pretty. I've been doing the pink here in her sleeves here. That's what I did this morning while I watched the first 6 episodes. Binge watched. Love it. I have a little bit of pink. I want to finish up the pink today. These gaps here in this row of her skirt are going to be pink, and the gaps here in her boots and these things coming off her boots are going to be pink. And then I'm going to start on the darkest orange. There are 2 oranges for this pattern, for her hair and also for the shadows on the skin tones. So I'm going to start working on the darker orange after that. I'm going from darker colors to lighter colors, just because there's so many bright colors in this, and the wings are all white and very pale blue. So I'm doing those last, so there's no chance of them getting dingy or anything. But yeah, so I need to figure out what that color is again. I'm trying to find that pink again. So yes, I've devoured the first 6 episodes. I really love them. Warning, this is going to contain spoilers. I'm going to make sure that there's a title on this that makes sure that people know that this is spoiler related up to episode 6, because I just finished watching 6. So if you have not watched up to episode 6 of season 3, don't watch this. Turn it off. Go watch another amazing FlossTube video from someone else. But I just need to do something really quickly. Is that number? It is 3607. Okay, so that's the color I'm doing right now. I just finished my strand I had cut off originally, so I need to cut off the strand. So my original idea was to have this video while I was stitching, which I might still do, but I only, I only have about 30 minutes before I have to go get my daughter at the school, because she's coming back from a class trip late, so they missed the buses. That's fine. I bobbinate, as you can see, plastic bobbins, and I got the DMC stickers for them, because I don't like my handwriting, and I hate writing on these bobbins. I love the plastic bobbins because they're so sturdy, but I hate writing on them because they are plastic. They don't keep very well. The ink, they rub off very easily. Like here, because these are my weeks ones. That's my writing. It sucks. But I can't even touch where the ink is, even though it's dry, because it's just gonna rub off. So I also have some of the DMC branded actual cardboard ones. These are really flimsy though, and I think as these go away, these are the ones I got first before the plastic ones. So I think these are going to go away before as I run out of these colors. I'm going to replace them with plastic ones and with stickers. So Orange is the New Black. Oh my god, so much happening. I have a list. Hold on, I need to get my phone. I actually made a handy dandy, where is it? List about things I wanted to talk about. Okay, the first thing, it's a little, I'm really enjoying the writing this season. it's a lot more upbeat than last season. I found last season got really dark with V. She was a very dark character, I found, and I didn't particularly enjoy watching her. It was very difficult. It was hard to watch. I mean, I'm the kind of person who is okay with watching things that are hard to watch and be like not challenged by it, but working through something uncomfortable about watching something. Anyway, so I get why these character. I had her motivations. I understood her, but I didn't like her as a person. I don't think you were supposed to though, so that makes sense. So basically, yes, I did very much enjoy that it is lighter this season, although there's still some serious things. The first really thing that was a big tearjerker, I think it was episode 3 or 2. It feels like the episodes are really long. Like, at one point, I was like, I must have watched 4 or 5, 6 episodes at this point, and I checked, and I was like on episode 3, and I was like, a lot has happened. So there's a lot happening, I find, in these first episodes. So the thing that first, caught my heartstrings was Nichols, going away, and consequently Lorna's depression that came from that. And give it up to the actress who plays Morello. She was a pretty. There was something, when she's one of the first characters we were introduced in the entire series when she gets to jail is Morello, and she seemed to have everything together, and she slowly kind of eroded as we've learned what really happened to her, and especially after last year and the guy, who I can't get this floss. I don't know what it is about this pink. It does not like being threaded. So annoying. I have a handy dandy. I love this thing. It is a thread ripper on one side and a threader on the other side. It's been very helpful with this pink because it does not like to go on the needle. Usually I am a floss licker, as I've seen a lot of you guys are. You'll see I'm looking over my glasses because I'm nearsighted, so I can't actually see the needle or the thread through my glasses when it's that close. So, come on. Oh, I just broke it. Oh, my threader just broke. That's horrible. I'm sad now. Okay. I guess things are telling me I shouldn't stitch, but I don't like listening to fate, so we'll go back to the floss looking. Okay, Morello. I loved her character. I loved her slow descent into the depression. I did not love it. It was very real to watch, and her let me trim it a little bit. Her dose of reality last season was absolutely necessary for her character development, and I loved it. Currently, what she's doing in episode 6, and I hope you all have watched completed episode 6, because this is what we talked about, her new obsession with the prison pen pal, because Nikki is gone now. I should put a big censor bar over my mouth. That was not very nice of me to say. Okay. Even shorter. Anyway, she's one of my favorite characters. The decision to remove her makeup, as like more makeup and more hair styling that she's done, less of taking care of herself as she got more and more depressed. It's very stark. To see her without makeup was very real. It was very not shocking. It was just a revelation that she put on this mask. She put on this mask of makeup. to hide the world, hide herself from the world. Oh my god, this pink, it's like, don't stitch. You're not allowed to stitch. I don't know what's going on. It's completely, I think it might be these needles. I just took out these needles. I just found them again. I'm not sure what kind of needles they are. Okay, that's it. I'm going to go for another needle. Different needle. I am dropping everything on my couch. So yeah, the Morello, Nikki. I'm really sad that Nikki's gone. I think Luchek should be beaten. He's a... No, I don't like that. I don't like wishing harm on people. I think karma should give him a dose of karmic payback, and I hope he does get it. So that was that. Maybe this one. Yep. Come on. Jesus. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Okay, that piece of thread is going away. It's not going right. It goes in the jar. It is now cursed, and it will never be used. And so curse cannot infect my project. I'm going to take a piece. Okay, so I talked about Morello. Also, what I'm going to talk about. I don't know. Okay, so before episode 6 started, I was on the fence about how I felt about Red's current situation. She's a little pathetic. She tried to come on to Healy. Red, why? That was not cool. She seemed lost. Yes, she seemed lost. And I guess I get this now at the end of having watched the end of episode 6. I get why she was lost and why the ending of episode 6 was so vital. I'm seriously going to curse here in a second because this thread does not want to go on the needle, and it's really, really annoying. Okay, let's try a different needle. Maybe there's something living in the eye of that one. Oh, these are all awful. They all have stuff in the eye. Oh. I don't remember where I got these. They're just another loose piece of plastic. Anyway, so, yeah. Red was lost, but then she found her focus again, and I can't wait to see what she does with it for the second half of this season. I really enjoy Kate Mulgrew. I did not quite enjoy her the first season. I found her, I don't know, I found it a little forced, I guess. And because of that, I was a little disappointed. But she's gotten a lot better. She has definitely gotten better as Red. And that's all I have to say about Red. I am a big fan of Big Boo, if you couldn't notice. I'm not sure, but how I managed to do this, because it really was subconscious, but I've managed to cut my hair almost exactly in the same style as hers. And it wasn't, hey, give me this haircut. It was a slow progression of starting off with just a little bit shaved side, starting off with the back a little bit, and then a couple months ago I went for the full undercut, haircut, and I love it, and it's fantastic. And I just keep realizing that it's Boo's haircut. It's also conscious, I swear. I have a huge crush on Boo. I think she is a really great actress. I think her character is really growing. I think she can be um, a lot deeper than she was in the first couple episodes. I know, I probably shouldn't stitch while doing videos. I'm just noticing because I think my head goes down too much. I can't really see what I'm doing. So let me just get this started here. I just have like 4 stitches. That's why I'm off again. Okay, I'm putting this away. This is going away. Going away until I can find my other needles again, because those are obviously cursed needles. So, what I wanted to say about Boo, her backstory broke my heart. It broke my heart. Even on her deathbed, her mother would not accept who she was. I think that's really sad. I feel for Boo. I want to cuddle her. I want to hug her. I want to tell her everything's going to be okay. But of course, I couldn't do that in front of my mouse because, reputations. So yes, I loved her backstory. I've been waiting for it 2 full seasons. I'm glad they got it over with in the early part of the season. So Big Boo's my now. I've revealed my oh yeah. Actually, it's actually what it says. Oh yeah, Lori Petty. I loved her cameo in season 2. I hated that she was only there for an episode. I wanted her there longer because I love Lori Petty. Tank Girl is one of my favorite movies. Also, where I really always my love of the undercut on myself has come from. I've been always too chicken to try it out until recently, so I'm glad I did. Lori Petty as an inmate, a regular inmate, I think she's going to bring a lot of fun to the cast. I'm finding the writing is so much crisper, funnier this season, and I'm enjoying that. I'm a big Joss Whedon fan, and if you know his stuff, he has a very particular brand of humor, and it's almost feeling like that in a way. That kind of wry humor in, certain situations. And yeah, so I'm really enjoying this season. It's been fun, and I've been stitching. I wanted to stitch now, but I can't because my needles are being annoying. So and I need to go get my daughter here soon, so I need to wrap this up. What else do I have to talk about? The sale of the prison to the private corporation, and now the brand new sweatshop they've opened. I think this commentary on the U.S. Prison system is interesting. I've heard that this privatization thing is going on, and I think it's BS, to be honest. I don't think, paying people $1 an hour to make panties that you turn around and sell for $90 is what we should be doing. But then I'm a little anti-capitalism as well, so I have those proclivities. I'm not really liking that kind of stuff, so I may be biased. Maybe biased. The corporate lackey, though, who's taken over the running of the prison, he's so clever. He's so clever in the way that he's manipulating helium to do all of his work. It's hilarious to watch that he's, and I've worked in corporate finance actually, financial lending. There is a rant and a half for another day, but it's so true that kind of capitalist nature is just rampant in corporations today, and it's disturbing as well. So it's not capitalism, in my opinion. That's all videos contain, my opinion and my opinion only. That is the only disclaimer you're gonna get. um, so I'm liking what they're doing with it. He's a little bit of a caricature, a corporate caricature, I would say, but I don't mind it that much. Excuse me. The Martha Stewart wannabe that they are bringing in, of course she's going to end up at Litchfield. I think that's inevitable. I think they, set up the whole thing. I don't know why the whole the scene where Pusey was saying that, oh, turn that up. That's whatever her name, Judy King, I think her name is. She's this great lifestyle hostess guru, and I'm like, oh, they're really bringing Martha Stewart into this. I saw where they were going from the start with that, and then when she was arrested for tax evasion, I'm like, really? It's a little, shoveling it on there, people. Do we need to go there? I don't know if the person who Orange is the New Black is based on was the same person as Martha Stewart. I might have read something that they were. I might be completely off base. Don't take that as law or anything, but I believe I heard something about they may have been in the same place. So I don't know. Of course, she hasn't actually been introduced into the population yet, which I'm almost 100% sure she's going to be going to Litchfield, whilst they have introduced her as they have. So I'm not sure about where I like that. I don't know his name. The big guard who's dating the redhead guard. I don't know his name, but his opinion on Red Velvet in the beginning of episode 6 is right on. I totally agree. Red Velvet is bullshit. Cream cheese icing belongs on carrot cake. And that is all. There was, so last thing I want to talk about. I put it down on my list as white trash comic relief. The two girls from the laundry, Pensatucky's old cronies. And by the way, I forgot to mention, Pensatucky's relationship with Big Boo. I really liked it when they started getting together in the previous, and what they've done together in this in this season so far has been fantastic. I mean, Pensatucky, she was a character you hated. You just hated because she was made to be hated, and then they've kind of redeemed her in my eyes. Her acceptance of something that isn't what she's known and grown up with. Yeah, she does it in an extremely bigoted way, but she accepts it. So it's kind of cool. I'm, a huge, like I said earlier, I am a huge fan of the show. I can't wait to watch the second half. I think I have 7 more episodes left till 13. I'm a little sad that I managed to devour the entire. I was originally going to do this after 4 episodes. I was going to do, I think, 3 of these updates when I thought about it earlier, and I just kept watching. So I got up all the way through 6 until I have to leave in 10 minutes to my daughter. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. There was no stitching. There was supposed to be stitching, but there was no stitching because my needles are conspiring against me. So I'm going to have to see if I can find some better ones soon. Possibly my daughter has some of my good ones. She wanted to get into stitching when I started up again, and She's been very ambitious with it, and she wants to do things above her skill level. I started her off with a 3-color Pokeball, little round Pokeball. It's absolutely beautiful. I have it here somewhere. I'll show you some other time. Her stitches are really good, and she made one mistake, but the ball's a little like thicker by 1 stitch on the bottom, but it's not that bad. Then she wanted to do. I was doing the story time sampler, and she wanted to do something from Frosted Pumpkin, so I got her the. Sorry, that was my text. I was making sure that wasn't an email saying that they had returned early or something. She wanted to do the little girl on a unicorn. I don't know if you've seen that one. It's on a dark fabric. It's like all pastel colors. It was really cute. There's only a few colors. I was like, sure, okay. I was a little unsure. There was a couple other patterns that I picked for her that were a lot more simple. And she had the problem exactly what I thought she was going to, is the frame. She didn't pay enough attention to the frame, and it was like wonky. And she's 11 years old, so she has the attention span of a gnat. She tries really hard, but she probably doesn't pay enough attention to really get something that needs to be so precise. Like these frames, I find the frames for a lot from Frosted Pumpkin are, you need to really pay attention to them. Even if they look simple, you really need to pay attention to them, because that symmetrical quality, if it's not there, it really throws everything off. So she's started that, but she hasn't done anything with it lately. She had to restart it, basically. She had done the frame completely, and it was bad. And instead of having her restart or frog it completely and restart, I just gave her a second part of that piece of fabric that we got for her for it. I think it was like Mystic from Picture This Plus. I believe that's what we found at our LNS for her to stitch that on. And it was very nice. But she started again, and she messed up again, and then she just kind of got discouraged. So she might pick it up again, she might not. I'm not going to push it for right now. It's very frustrating for me when she comes and shows it to me, and I have to be like, but it's not. It's all. I'm sorry. And I feel of two minds of it. You know, I could be very encouraging, like, that's a freaking amazing, and I usually am. That's freaking amazing that you're doing this. I think it's amazing. You're doing so much work, and she tries really hard to make her stitches go the same way. Like, she's really trying to do it properly. But her attention span, I don't think, is there yet for it. So hopefully she can just put it away, but I think I'm going to have to go raid her little stash that I made her for that project. For my, I think it has some DMC branded needles, which I know are good. At least better than these crappy ones that mysteriously appeared on this plastic piece. I don't know what kind of needles they are. So anyway, so I do have to go. I hope I will see you guys on the forum more. I hope if you want to reply to some of my opinions about Oranges and Black, please do. Please do. I would appreciate it. I'm, happy for, I got like 6 subscribers. I'm so stoked. I'm really stoked. I was watching a ton of FlossTube last night, and it was great. And then this morning, yeah, you guys rock. So I'm gonna go now. I have to go, but I will talk to you guys later. See ya.